Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I just want to chat about some beauty products today because the last few months I've been putting all my empties into this little bin. I even labeled it. But I thought it'd be fun to start like an empty bin, and then every time I finish a product to throw it in here and then kind of do a little review on it every few months whenever this gets full, to just chat through the products, let you know if I liked them, why, let you know if I didn't like them, if I would repurchase them, if I have already repurchased them, all the things. I have mostly like skincare, body care, hair care in this. There are a few makeup items, but those are just the products that I go through the fastest. Still some fun products, still beauty, you know, so let's get into this. Let's start with some skincare. I went through two different oil cleansers or cleansing oils. So I do double cleanse every night. I use some kind of oil based product to like dissolve all my makeup and get that all off first, and then I use my cleanser to cleanse my face after. And I feel like that's just really helped me to have clearer skin in general. I obviously still have my occasional breakouts and stuff, but I just feel like all in all, like double cleansing, getting all that dirt and grime and makeup off first has really helped me have like clearer skin, and also just not as much like texture either. So I tried the Peach and Lily Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser, and then Naturium, I don't know if that's even how you say that, Fermented Camellia Creamy Cleansing Oil. Just between the two, I definitely liked the Peach and Lily better. I like that it's more liquidy. If you like tilted your hand, it would drip. That kind of oil, like I like when it's just a little bit more of that liquidy texture, and this just was really great at taking all my makeup off. I always felt like it was getting everything. It didn't burn my eyes when I was taking off mascara with it. It just worked really well. But I also like, I'm going to be talking about Peach and Lily a lot in this video because a lot of the products that I finished were from them, and I've just liked everything that I've tried from them. I just feel like it's like it's like a cleaner brand. There's not like fragrance, and like I trust it a little bit more. It's like a women-owned brand. It is like a little bit higher price point, but like for how much I like the products, I'm willing to pay that kind of thing. So yeah, I basically just liked the Peach and Lily one better, but the Naturium one was good at getting my makeup off. I just didn't like the experience of it as much. Basically, it's a thicker oil. Like when you squeeze it out, you literally have to like squeeze pretty hard to get it out, and it comes out in like a dollop. Like it's not that liquidy oil, but it still did the job. Like I said, I just didn't like using it as much. In the directions it does say to apply to dry hands, and then like move it around in your hands first to kind of warm it up, and then apply to your skin, and then apply water to emulsify. Because it was like so thick, I did try to add water to it like while it was in my hand still, and that way I felt like it almost like evaporated too fast, where then I wasn't able to like really get in there and like dissolve all the makeup. But that's just why I liked this one better, because you can just put it in your palm, rub it together, and you can like, it goes far. Like you can just keep like working it and getting everything off, and I just feel like it works a little bit better in that way. But still like good if you really like this brand and you use all their other products. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, I just didn't like the experience as much. And then next I finished the Peach and Lily. This is the Wild Dew Treatment Essence. I got this in gratis at work. I don't think I normally would have just purchased it, because an essence or like a hydrating toner, it like to me always sounded like an extra step I didn't really need. I was kind of like, what is it doing kind of thing. But this has definitely got me into essences. Although I don't feel like it wasn't the item that transferred my skin or I saw like crazy results. I just feel like it added to the hydration. It added to how well my moisturizer was absorbed into my skin, and it was just that added little like boost to my skin. Especially like, you know, when you just washed your face, or you got out of the shower and you wash your face in the shower and you're dried off and you feel like your skin's dry now, and then sometimes put a moisturizer on top of that, it doesn't feel like it's getting like it's absorbing that much, you know. This is like that middle step where you're like kind of dampening the skin, pushing this into the skin, and then applying your moisturizer, so it feels like it gets a little bit like deeper into your skin. Like I said, I feel like it's not like an essential product, but now that I've tried one, it's something I do really like applying. I think I might always have an essence or like, you know, hydrating toner or something like that in my routine. And last, for skincare, I've gotten so many people, like if you ever ask me about like a moisturizer, I will always mention this one. It's the Peach and Light Overnight Star Night Cream. And this is, I think this was my second bottle, and I have now purchased my third bottle of it because I just could not go without it, especially in this winter season. I live in Wisconsin and it's winter for like, what, half the year or more? So you have that dry climate, and so especially needed during this time. I just feel like I've never had a moisturizer that I felt like deeply hydrated my skin and absorbed and didn't leave it sticky, and it's thick but it doesn't feel thick on your skin. It's just amazing. And also it says it's a night cream. I use it morning and night because I mean, like I said, I'm in the winter time, in the drier climate. I do feel like I am drier. I get oily throughout the day. I definitely have like combination skin, but I just love it so much that I just use it morning and night, and I haven't had a problem. I don't feel like it makes me more oily or it's like too heavy or too much. I just basically love this moisturizer, and so I just use it morning and night, and it works for me. I'm thinking maybe like through the summer months I'd probably get like a lighter weight moisturizer during the day before buying it again. I did try the Peter Thomas Roth, it's like the, what is it, water cream or something. Got that in gratis, tried that. Also tried the Drunk Elephant like polypeptide or something cream, also got in gratis, and they were, I really tried to like them both, but just compared to this, not even close. So I love this moisturizer. Like I said, I've gotten people on it too. They've given me feedback that they love it too, so just so good. So I did end up purchasing it again because it's one of those staples now in my routine that like just feel like I need it. And if you want to use it during the day like I do too, makeup sits over it really nicely. I've never had a problem. So next, for some body care, I have the Naturium Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash and the Booster Hyaluronic Acid Body Wash. These are just so nice in general. They have really good body care. I've only used a couple of their like facial like skincare items, but their body care so nice, and just such a like another brand that I feel like I just kind of trust. Like it's just a little bit cleaner, like not all the fragrances. Like I just feel like it's a good brand to support, and they have really nice stuff. So between the two, I like the oil one better for sure. I think the one now that I have, because I did repurchase this, is my third again. So I think this was like my second bottle again. I kind of tried the hyaluronic acid one just in between, just to see if I liked a different formula. And obviously hyaluronic acid's just so like nice and hydrating. So I was like, sounds nice, let's try this one just for something different. And it's really good. It is still really good. I just like this one better. It's that oil feeling. It is pretty like liquidy. Like when you pump it out, it is an oil. The only thing I think that is like weird about this one is I do feel like I waste it a lot because it is so liquidy that like I pump it out in my hand and I feel like I lose some of it like just from getting it like into my hand, and then from there onto like my body I feel like I'm like losing product. That's the only thing that's kind of like weird about it, I guess. But it comes out as like a liquid, and then once you kind of lather it, it says like liquid or oil to gel. So once you lather it, it does like suds up a little bit. You do feel like you can actually cleanse and lather your body with it. I use it to like shave my legs. A girl I work with uses this as like an oil cleanser for her face because that's just how gentle it is. So she uses it to like dissolve her makeup on her face because it's oil based. This is also the first year, like the first winter, that I haven't gotten out of the shower and been itchy like all over from how dry I am. So these are great. Really, I'm sure everyone has like a favorite if you've tried these, but the oil one is definitely my favorite, and have repurchased now multiple times. Okay, let's do a little bit of makeup. First one is the Tarte Creamy Shape Tape. I use this almost in every video because, you know, if you watch my videos, you know I really like it. I just feel like it's the perfect amount of coverage. It's like a more medium coverage, and it's really nice and hydrating. But I always get this one in light neutral. It is a little bit like it doesn't have that, you know, olive that I've been kind of searching for and wanting, because I do have a little bit of olive in my skin, but it's pretty much the closest one I've found that is wearable for me. So I also just like that this is like hydrating, creamy, easy to blend out. If I'm wearing foundation, it looks really nice over foundation to, like, you know, spot conceal. I mostly use it like to just, you know, kind of conceal a little bit, brighten up under my eyes. But I also like this is like the first concealer I found that just works really well with no makeup on too, and to only wear this by itself because it's so creamy and so easy to blend out. So I've already repurchased this one. I really like it. It kind of just works every time for me, really. I have heard a couple people say that they feel like it's a little thick, and I would just say just make sure you're not applying that much. And if it helps to like take it out and put a little bit like on the back of your hand, and then take your brush and then go into the places that you want coverage, because it is a thicker formula and a little bit goes a long way. Like, you literally put like a dot and it will spread throughout like that whole area. So just less is more with this, which I also feel like packaging wise maybe isn't the greatest. Obviously the doe foot applicator is really easy, but the doe foot applicator is huge. So when you have a product that's already thick and you want to apply a little bit of it, the doe foot applicator, because of its size, doesn't necessarily like make it that easy. It could probably be a little bit smaller. And another issue I have with packaging is, I don't know if this is just a me problem, but I've also like had it with both this one and my new one. So I would guess it's not only me, but it gets goopy around the edges. A bunch of product gets stuck up around here. So then you go like this and you close it, and then it gushes out around the side, and then you end up like getting it on other products or inside your bag or whatever. Periodically you'll have to kind of open it up, and then I'll just take a Kleenex and clean around to get that gunk off. So annoying, but not the biggest deal, and also like the product enough that that's not like a deal breaker for me. Next is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. So they of course have like their clear brow gel that's been around forever, but this is their Brow Freeze in a gel formula, which is really, really nice, because that Brow Freeze, if you're wanting your brows to really stay in place, does work really well, but it's an extra step to like take a spoolie and like dip it in there. I always kind of like rub off because it's, you know, thicker, you get a lot, and then like brush it through their brows. So in this form makes it of course so much easier because you just already have it on a little spoolie for you, and then you can just go from there. So this one's really nice. I've already repurchased. Actually, I don't even think I repurchased. I think I got another one gratis, and I was like, perfect, because I was gonna repurchase. And I do really like it. It is a brow freeze. Like, if you want your brows to stay in place all day, this will definitely do that. The only thing I don't like about this is it does sometimes cause that little bit of residue, or like if the light hits you the right way, you can kind of see like the white show up. So I usually now just like run it through my brows, and then I'll take my finger and like kind of just take off the residue and like the little bit of buildup off the ends of my brows, so that they're not just like glistening in the light. But that's really the only thing. This is really, really nice if you're looking for like a clear brow gel when you want your brows to stay in their place all day. Last for makeup is the, I never know how to say this. I say Ole Henriksen. Is it Ole? Ole? Some people at work say Ole. Ole Henriksen? I think it's like Ola. I don't know. I like Ola, so I'm saying Ole Henriksen. This is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. Definitely my favorite like hydrating lip balm, more than even like Summer Fridays. What else is there? More than like Laneige. Like this is the one that this is the one for me. I like that it's a little bit thicker, like you can feel it on your lips, and it actually feels hydrating. Like a lot of different lip products, I feel like say they're hydrating or say they're a balm, but They don't actually, they just maybe add a little bit of color, a little bit of shine, but they don't actually like hydrate your lips. I do feel like this one does. And I really liked this color as well. This is the Cocoa Cream color shade. I felt like it was a really good, like I used to wear this every single day. Like I had it with me at work all day, and this was the thing I reapplied, even without any like lip liner, even if I had like very minimal makeup, like I would still put this on my lips and it still looked really good. Just adds that little bit of like color to your lips, not overwhelming at all, especially if they look kind of dull and dry. A little bit of that tint kind of like liven them up a little bit. So really love this. I even like, probably this is a me problem, but I probably just screwed it on way too tight every time. Like the edge did start to like break off. And like it took me really long to get rid of this. Like it was on its last leg, I thought, for like weeks. Like I thought I was about done with it, and it just kept coming out. So it looks really janky and really like gross now, but this thing was loved. So this is great if you're looking for a tinted balm. I didn't realize how many products I had. Now I'm like talking and I feel like I've been talking forever. But last we just have some hair care. So first is the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. This is very popular, I know, like it's been around for a long time. Another like good staple that a lot of people really love, a lot of hairdressers really love. And I really liked it as well. It first of all smells really good, like really good. And it's basically just like a leave-in conditioner, heat protectant, you know, like primes your hair for the day kind of thing, and for your styling and all of that. Just really good. I always have a leave-in conditioner of some sort in my lineup. It started with like the Pureology one. That one was kind of a staple for me for a while. I thought I would try something different, so I tried this one and I do really like it. I wouldn't really say that I like it more or less than the Pureology one. I kind of feel like they're like on the same level. I'm sure like if you're a hairstylist, maybe you know like what one offers more than the other, but I feel like just using wise were pretty similar. I do like the smell of the Bumble and Bumble one a little bit better. It does just smell like, you know, just a little bit nicer, a little extra something. And then last but not least, Eva NYC Freshen Up Invisible Dry Shampoo. Dry shampoo is definitely something that I was looking for, a like lower end, cheaper alternative, because dry shampoo especially, like I go through so fast, and it also seems like a pretty simple concept. So I kind of in my head just knew that like paying more for it probably wasn't necessarily worth it. And I also, some of the higher end ones that I've tried, I like wasn't even that impressed with or didn't even love that much, or they just smelled so strong. That's also another issue with dry shampoos. I feel like some of them smell so strong, but I love this one. I've already repurchased another one, and that one even is already low, and I'll definitely repurchase again. And they also did just change their packaging recently. Like it's different than this, and it's really pretty. I like it. It's like a little, like levels them up a little bit, but it's really nice. It smells good. Every single time I spray it in my hair and then go out in like public and see see friends or family, whatever, I always get compliments that my hair smells good. And it's this. It's just my dry shampoo. But it just works well. It's not like this heavy feeling. It does give my hair a little bit of like texture. I have very slick, flat hair. Sometimes I will put a little bit in my roots just to like give me a little bit of like texture and a little bit of like grit. So it does give you a little bit of texture, but it's not like this really thick, gritty, like gross, heavy feeling on your roots. I don't feel like it's like irritating at all, and it leaves like minimal white cast. I feel like I know a lot of people really like the Batiste dry shampoo. That one just smells so strong to me, like so overboard to me. And also I feel like every time I tried that, it made my scalp really itchy too. So this does none of that. It smells really good, but it's lighter. It's not overwhelming. It's never made me like itchy or sensitive to it or anything. So really nice. Like I said, already repurchased. So if you're looking for a nice dry shampoo. But that is everything. I honestly kind of put off filming this video because I was like, oh, I don't have enough to talk about. Well, now I'm like talked out, and that was actually a lot of products. We went through 1, 2, 3, 11 products. I might have to do another one of these sooner. But now my bin is empty. I'm also going to take these to, like in Ulta we have the like the bin where you can put stuff. It's like for beauty products that are hard to recycle. So I'm gonna take the stuff, most of them are already cleaned out, but like rinse them out and stuff, and take them there to recycle. But now my bin's empty. We're gonna start to refill it up again. And let me know if you liked this video, if you liked chatting and liked my like basically final thoughts, you know, after using up these products completely. And if you do, I'll definitely just keep throwing my empties in here and talking about them every couple months. So give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know, and I'll see you next week for another new video. Bye.